Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Alright. I was just making sure this worked. Excuse me. So we're in Neverwinter Nights 2, because Neverwinter Nights 1 we completed the main quest, so I'm moving on. I'll keep playing the expansions, but they're kind of going to be side things, because I want to play other games too, so this was the next in line for Sir Bonkington. We shall make a new game. As you see, there are 3. So it goes a little 15 and beyond. That's level 18 to 30, so we're gonna play the first one. Create the player. And you see there's a lot more options now. Right. In terms of stuff. And different races will have penalties and experience for leveling. Got your dwarf. You got your elf. Got a gnome. A halfling. Half elf. Half orc. Human. Getting an extra feet will be nice. But then you have like things like plane touched, which is kind of neat. Let's see. There's a bonus to intelligence. Gray orc. So he's got bonuses to dexterity, intelligence, and charisma. He's got wisdom and strength, making him an excellent cleric. Let's see, yeah. So yeah, those are the races, but we're gonna be human. Right. Let's see. There's his hair. We are going to be a cleric. See a barbarian, a fire, bard, cleric, druid. A favored soul. A spirit shaman, a swashbuckler, warlock, wizard. Then you have the prestige classes. Arcane archer, arcane scholar of Candlekeep. That's a swell looking hat. Arcane trickster, assassin, assass out, whatever. Blackguard, that's a fallen paladin. That's what Aberith turned into. A divine champion. You'll see he's a Battlerodon, a doom guide, a duelist. Ho, nice hat. Dwarven defender. You have to be a dwarf for that. Eldritch knight, frenzied berserker, a harper, hellfire warlock. They're actually extremely powerful. Invisible blade, a Neverwinter 9. The bodyguard to Lord Nasher. A pale master, a red dragon disciple, a red wizard of Thay, sacred fist, shadow thief of Amon, shadow dancer, a storm lord. Ooh. A war priest. So I need diplomacy at 8 and spot at 5. And combat casting. In order for that to succeed. Modifier, design, spell casting. That's nice. Oh, bonus versus fear. Huh. Remove fear. Fear doesn't exist. I am the fear. Ooh, mass heal and haste are really nice. So that's what we're aiming for. Just to be a war priest. Probably. So we need diplomacy and spot. Okay. Diplomacy we got. So that's good. Spells. Pick your domain. Spontaneous blasting and turn undead. Very good. We are chaotic good. Neutral good, chaotic good, chaotic good. Let's see, favorite weapon, Morningstar. Unarmed. Flail, shuriken, rapier. I go neutral good. We'll go with Lathander. Wisdom, we need to get this, as high as we can go. I don't think I need 18 wisdom. I'm gonna check something. Constitution. Dexterity isn't useful. Excuse me. Being able to bonk is important, and being able to use cleric spells is important. Dexterity is not going to be important. Let's see, so I need spot or diplomacy. So this already starts off with a -2 diplomacy. You don't want that. Gives you a -1 diplomacy. I don't want that either. Gives you a +1 to spot, which is nice. Gives you a +1 to diplomacy. Why would you ever want that? No, I don't want -2 to diplomacy. I like the devout, but that's what we're going to take. So it'll be -1 to diplomacy, but the concentration on the will save will be okay. We'd have to get to 8 diplomacy by level 20, so. Yeah. And here we go. Sir. Sir Bonkington. We'll make him 40.
Pull your weapon. By my direct attack! Get on him!
Attack! I say attack!
There he is. Yeah, we're gonna make a memory here. Yeah. It's gonna take me a second because I gotta type with the keyboard of the PlayStation. This is just flavor text. Yeah. Almost done. There we go. Our intrepid cleric hero continues his epic questing across the Sword Coast in search of devotion and problems to solve with a mighty bonk. The trail now leads to a new tale in the never-ending adventures of Sir Bonkington, hero extraordinaire. And so we begin our new tale.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one, for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Okay. So, here we are. Neverwinter 2. I don't know how the game will handle itself if it's held together like Neverwinter 1, but we will see. There's some furs, just doing some tutorials. As you see, we have at the bottom here, our hotbar, so much better than Neverwinter 1. It's such a better layout.
Good. I see you have the furs.
Much
Galen
bigger
has
fan of
probably
this.
set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Such a needy man. Alright. Oh yeah, this is going well already. I can tell how this is gonna go. Did it crash already? I hope it's just loading. Thinking about it. There we go. So, this is our small village here.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
What's the competition look
the
like?
Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat. but Amy's bound to win the tourney of talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
We have the whole day ahead of us, so let's see. No sense standing about. Where do we
Sign
start?
up with Georg in the village square. Come on.
You see. I'll just say pop-ups. I'm tired of the pop-ups. But voice acting in this game, people. Such a blessing. There's the pause. There's that. You see we have 10 bars of stuff. Divine resistance, strength and domain powers, fury domain powers, turn undead, heal. It's good stuff.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. It's like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. Used to be they'd warn me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
That's right, what are the rules this year? Only for
Better make
Bevel
it
me.
count, then. Another victory speech from that muttonhead of a Mossfeld, and I think there'll be a riot. Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
What are the 4
Well,
events?
there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always, and I managed to convince Tarmus to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
Why I say that?
Will and his brothers have won the Harvest Brawl 3 years running. It'll be tough to dislodge them. But remember, you only have to win 3 events to claim the cup.
Mossfelds are decent fighters, but
Keep
they
an
can be
eye on
beaten.
Bevel, and don't let the Mossfelds get him riled. That's how they always beat him on the practice field.
Yeesh, Georg, I'm right here, you know.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
Thank you. Let's see. Get your harvest mead here. Get your cold harvest mead. Sorry, excuse me. Quick, quick, they're waiting for you, dear. Waiting for me? Of course, judging by puppetry are well and good, but children want to see magic, and so do I. Are you ready for this, Amy? The pixies in my stomach say no, but it's just kids watching, right? Right, you can do this. Let's see. Burning hands. Large person. Whistle.
What would you like?
What if I... I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Game options. Context menu. How do I rest? I forget how to rest. I need to rest. Gotta use the menu. Okay. That'll give me my spells. Bar.
She's liking Fuzan.
Let's see.
She's liking Fuzan.
Well, yes.
Oh, okay. Fine then. Sorry, I really didn't pay attention to what they wanted. Known spells.
Yenpei Ye Koro.
Now, what would you like?
She's liking Fuzan.
I didn't know what I was doing. I forgot. I know what I'm doing now.
She's liking Fuzan.
That was brilliantly, absolutely brilliant. I've never seen such a display of magic since, well, Mother, you alright? It's been a long time, never mind all that. You there, most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for us all. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Tarnus gave me these scrolls, said to give them to his apprentice and their friends if they won the talent show. Well, we won the talent show. So that was quite a show. You're good with magic, young Amy. More than passing skillful, if you ask me. Though I know you didn't. I wonder if I might have a look at a pig. A pig? Aye, that great hulking brute, Louis Jones. His prized pig, he calls it, but I calls it a trick. Cheat. I never seen that hog before, and I've an eye for hogs, as folk will tell you. I say it's been magicked and scrolled. But I can't prove it myself. Alright, we'll take a look at this pig. I know I can count on you being godly sort and all. The Earth Mother bless you little contests like this one, leastways. I like to think she does. Lewis's pig is a big fellow down by the end. You may find any magic on him. Come back and see me straight away. Okay.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Can you spell it?
Retta did give us a scroll of lesser dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Good point. We'll talk to Louis first. And what do you want? My pig goes over there, admire him, not me. We know your pig's been enchanted. Oh, you know that, do you? Well, knowing a thing is one matter, proving it's another. I say you're a liar, spreading tales of that mutton-headed Orland, spending all year crowning about how he'll win this contest. And now that I'm fixed to beat him, he's paid you to slander me. Of course, could be that I pay you better to shut your mouths and to tell Orland that I'm no cheat. No deal. Withdraw your hog from the contest or we'll dispel the enchantment. That's a bluff, nothing more. The orphan wench is a mere apprentice, and Tarmus wouldn't trouble himself with farmers and pigs. Now be off before I tell your father how you've been slandering me and my pig.
I am not a...
Okay. Well.
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
You know what? Let's do this. There we go.
I...
What would you like?
Some creature. Not bar. Alright. Hell's take you. Look what you've done to my pig. Alright. Did you see the expression on that hog's face? I had a few glorious hours of being a pig porker, lording over his seniors, but now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'll be some uncomfortable moments in that pigsty tonight. And I'd say it's the last time anybody tries to magic a hog in this contest. Hate to see old Louis shamed, but he brought it on himself. Glad to help, Orland. Thanks are all well and good, but I've got this for you too. It's pork jerky, tough, dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road if you ever plan on taking a long walk. Thanks, Orland. No trouble at all. Okay. Why, you're Dagon's ward, is that right? It's been some time, but he didn't happen to mention a shipment of furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have them right here. Ah, good. Dagon's a reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter. Relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his duskwood bow, either. I've always come through you. You tell Dagon that. I'll warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's a fine workmanship. Sneaked it across the Luskan border. You brought the bow in Luskan? No. A village called Edinburgh. They're good folk, just ended up to be on the wrong side of the map. Got drawn. Fine bowyers, too. Alright, I'm ready to trade. Those furs. There we go. I have no use for you, and we'll keep the pork jerky.
I am no day.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
I brought the Duskwood bow for you.
Fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
Yes, I'm ready to
Get
compete.
your crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete. Very good. You're ready to compete. Come and speak to me. Are you ready to compete, then? The
Yeah, I'm ready.
rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Back to wherever. You are so gonna feel some rain. Back to.
I am no day.
Well done. A perfect score wins the competition outright. I've rarely seen such a fine performance so early in the day. You have a marksman's instinct. That much is plain. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see. You stand as this year's winner in archery, and the first to achieve a perfect score.
Good training with you. Give Dagon my regards, won't you? What has roads been like lately? Truth be told, I almost didn't come this year. The mayor's gotten strange of late. Lizardlings have been spotted on the road, and there's rumors of dark things prowling deeper in the mare. That's why I have these two fellows with me. A few days back, we saw a pair of scaly folk on the edge of the road, eyeing us up. Then we showed them what to steal, and they ran quickly. Sounds like the lizards aren't very brave. Oh, they'd be courageous if you stumbled off another nest, but the roads are strange to them as the swamp is to us. Well, to me anyway. I can't speak for you harbormen. You're a strange lot. Where'd you find the sellswords? Oh, them? Hired them in Neverwinter. Ex-Greycloaks, I think. But I didn't ask too many questions. Good fortune on your trip home. Thanks to the kind wishes, I doubt I have much to fear from lizardlings, though.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. You know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig. As if the creatures needed encouragement.
You'll see it too,
I
Thomas.
expect you're here for the aptly named Knave's Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. But you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
One of the children,
What about
perhaps.
Kip? He's always nicking vials from Thomas, and he's right over there behind the tent.
You're the one always going about on gods. I'm not getting dressed up or sitting in no church if that's what you want. Actually, we're wondering if you'd like to join our team. What? Really? You mean compete for the cup? But I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team and all. Unless we really want you on the team. Hey, brilliant. Sorry for the beginning of that lummox on the head all those times. Didn't mean any harm by it. He's just funny when he gets angry. That was you? How dare you drill? Every day during drills I get hit by acorns. And it was this kid. I can't believe nobody told me. George had me thinking it was pixies. Let's just stay focused on winning. Come on, Kip. So so we've all leveled up. Cool. So R1 to level up. So every character in this game can level up individually, and the best part is you get to equip them with stuff, unlike Neverwinter Nights 1. So they get their own equipment. Kip won't be with us very long. But we're going to level him up. To disable. Pretty much everywhere that's a 4, he's going to get 5 now. Next. See? 7 hit points. We're good. Game options. Graphics. Audio. Gameplay. I'm leaving it on easy, I don't care. Like, I don't care what people think. So... Our first save, hooray! Yeah, there we go. Let's see if she can learn 2 more. Shield. Reduce person. Okay. This one's actually important. Level you up as a fighter. Taunt. And parry. We're gonna put knockdown. That's important. And
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
now for our level up. Cleric. Concentration. Diplomacy. Sorry, I need to check something. War Priest is what? Spot 5 ranks, okay. So Cleric. Diplomacy. Oh, I can't put any more in there right now. Okay. Heal will definitely put on. Concentration, diplomacy, spellcraft a thing. Yeah. So next to that, we have concentration, diplomacy, and spellcraft. We get diplomacy to 8. And then we're done with diplomacy. Alright. Da, 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 da. Yes, he's disarming the trap if he succeeds. He succeeded. There's the blue feather. Up bar. Pick that lock. White feather. Three, two. There we go. The Morning Lord grants you a fine day even for a brawl. Well, he likes you harbormen, I think. Brother Merring, you're running the harvest brawl? In truth, I volunteered, otherwise I'd be racing from the church at every bout, mending cuts and settling bones to right. Better that I'm on hand to do Lathander's work to see all that is fought in fairness. Have there been any injuries already? A few scrapes and broken bones, mostly at the hands of the Mossfields. Poor Garth Lannon is but a wisp of a boy, but still he insisted upon facing lads twice his size in the ring. Broken bones are easily mended by the Morning Lord's grace, not so for broken pride. How are you enjoying the fair? The Morning Lord sets us upon strange paths. Before I came to West Harbor, I never imagined I'd be mending broken ribs on High Harvest Day. Do other villagers celebrate with a harvest brawl? I'm not sure harvest brawl is observed in any other village, though a harvest brawl is certainly common enough. I suspect this enterprising harborman found the one better suited to the local taste than the other. But the West Harbor doesn't love Lathander better. That's the truth that I've labored to change. But I fear that the Morning Lord and I are seen as equally strangers. Perhaps it is, as my brothers said, to try to bring the light to a swamp bearing, and your torch may gutter out. We're ready to fight. Practice a bit first. There are practice dummies over there. Once you've finished off a dummy, I'll set you in the ring. And you'll need to arm yourself with training club. I've left several clubs in the barrel here next to me. Okay. After... Give item to Bevel. Give item to Amy.
Yep.
Well, yes.
Let's beat up a dummy.
Yeah.
The Lemon Twins, as the eldest sister, will be your first opponents today. Before we start, I'll go over the rules. Yes, go ahead. As always, expect a clean fight. Melee attacks only, no arrows or magic. You may fight bare-handed, or you may arm yourself with the training clubs. The choice is yours. And finally, no bets. I understand we're ready to fight. The land of strength be with you, then.
Bring it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. That was well fought, all three of you, but I fear the gods have granted you a few competitors this year. The Mossfield brothers are the only team still in the competition. We'll need healing first. As well fought, all three of you. Look who it is, brothers. Our very own Saint West of Westbrook. Think your prayers will help you in the ring? Stow it, Mossfield. You're not smart enough to be funny. Who asked you, ratty little orphan? Always tagging after Sir Bonkington like a blood fly, singing his reeking praise. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you up along with your parents. That's enough. If you got a problem, you can take it up with me. Fine, fine. You want my title? You'll fight my brothers and me. We beat Brawl 3 years running. Sounds good to me. Let's go. Even better. Let's stir up some pot up. Some. Raise the stakes. Make a friendly wager. Wait a minute, Will. That's against the rules. We can't do that. Brother Maring said so. Remember, no bets. How about 10 gold? Done. At least you've got guts more than Starling has. Come on. We've got some gold to win.
Better watch out, bloodfly. Blood and bones!
Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk compare you to Comic. Seems they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and by the grace of the gods, the cup may be yours as well. You fought better than I thought, or we fought worse. Can't even hold my own against you and the dregs of West Harbor. You owe me some money. Yeah, here's your reeking money. Now leave us be. Go win your bloody cup and play heroes for George and the rest. I can't believe it's our last year to compete in the Cup. When did we get so old? What do you think of the fair this year? Sure, a lot of people, at least 100, I'd say. Maybe more if you count all the kids. Where'd all these kids come from anyway? Feels like there's a few seasons ago you and me and Amy were chasing about getting underfoot. Remember how angry Thomas would get? Now he's got a whole new brood to complain about. Think you'll ever leave West Harbor? Sure, I mean, maybe a season in the wilds hunting a treasure with you and Amy. As long as we get back in time for harvest. Wouldn't want to miss the fair and all. What did Massfields have against us anyway? Who knows? They've been in trouble since they could walk. They used to chase us around the well, remember? And there was a time the board dangled me by my feet and almost dropped me. The way I remember it, you were bawling like a newborn babe. You think you'd join the militia and have us straighten them out. Webb not so much when his brothers aren't around. Even Ward forgets to pester me if we're on the practice field. Will, though, he never lets up. And the thing is, I'm better blade than him. But whenever we spar, he gets so angry that he always beats me. How's your family been? Mom's well. I don't know when she finds time to sleep, though. She looks after 7 kids on a farm. Plus, she helped organize the fair. She's running the tourney to talents besides. You help her as best you can. Well, I just do what a son should. With father dead and Lorne gone, what else does she have? The others are too young. Sometimes I wish I had faith in God's make it easier to stay home and do chores when I could be off with you and Amy. But I still know what's right, and I couldn't leave my mother to fend for herself. Still enjoying your militia training? I don't regret joining, if that's what you mean, even though Tarmus thinks the militia made me even dumber than I was in the first place. But George says I'm getting better with the blade, and I beat Webb Mossfield on the practice field the other day. There's something about drilling together as a team. A dozen men fighting as one. You can lose yourself, but you gain something more. Never mind, let's get back to the fair. I don't care about the girl. You'll find out why.
You look dreadfully pleased with yourselves. You haven't finished the Knave's Challenge already, have you? Thank the gods. The Knave's
found all 3
Challenge
feathers.
is won, and I can go someplace dry. I believe that means you won the cup as well. Probably best to tell Georg. You know the fellow. Large, cheery, talks a bit. Best I keep quiet, lest anyone think me social.
You stand as this year's winner in archery, and the first to achieve a perfect score.
Yeah, I did.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Good idea. I'll see you in a
I'll meet
little
you at
while.
the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
And
This way, everyone. Time to honor our champions. Award ceremonies on the stage. Follow me.
Yes, indeed.
it really doesn't matter what we put in these guys' score. They're not permanent. That's pretty good.
Well, yes.
We want to get that to 5, probably. Persuade isn't a thing this year, at this time. Interesting. But diplomacy is, and we're at 6, so we can stop at 8 there, which is fine. We've got plenty of time to get spot. We'll have to get heal on there as well. Concentration, we just keep putting up. Toughness is nice, power attack is nice. Dodge would be nice, but I don't have the ability to do it. Efficiencies. Spellcasting feats. Okay, kind of want to see what this is. This feat grants the ability to wield weapons that are normally two-handed for your race, with only one hand at a -2 per hit. For example, a human can wield a great sword and a shield using this feat, while halfling can use a long sword in each hand. Medium-sized characters, humans, elves, orcs, dwarves, etc. with this feat can use giant weapons with a -2 to hit. Not that this ability only applies to melee weapons and does not affect the use of crossbows, bows, etc. Excuse me. I think we're going to improve our whatchamacallit. What's track? I want to be able to go more often. One moment. Alright. So yeah, there we go. And we have a level 3 cleric. So you get 3 levels pretty quickly because stuff goes haywire here.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration. But it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared Burt Farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough, long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
Where's
It's
my
in that
equipment?
chest, next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
Okay. Let's see, character. Mace. Each year the West Harvest's Fair Champion is awarded a Bronze Cup to the trophy until next year's fair. A particular cup has been in service for quite a number of years, and several previous winners have scratched their names and other things in the star's surface. So you get Cure Light Wounds twice a day. That's awesome. And if you do a New Game Plus and you bring in your character, it actually gives you 2 of them. So you get all those back, which is really cool. Alright. We have a mace.
Are you sure you want to be going in there? Your father isn't the most understanding person I've ever met.
Yeah, listen, dude, we ain't got time for this nonsense.
Like it, son.
Yeah.
17 experience points times 3. Short sword. A club +1 already. So we already have a +1 weapon. Which is pretty insane. I tend to use maces.
There you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he will not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
Why don't you report to the bridge?
Lives may depend on me acting now, not after the battle. Every man I can heal and get back into the fight, the greater our chances. Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
You need station.
Stop. Please don't hurt me.
I ain't here to hurt people.
Making things on.
I will.
Come to gloats, sir. Still, I took a bunch down before they got me. Could barely see through all that blood. Damn creatures coming out of my brother. My brother, Will, you see him? Yeah, he's somewhere in the village, I'm sure. If you can find him, sir, please. He's my brother, but my wounds. Yeah, watch this. You're healed. I'm a good person.
You three stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Master, just hold on. We can help.
So the world seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
She gets fireballed into oblivion.
Blast it! The rest of you stay where you are.
We shall waste no more time on this bit. It is not here.
He's dead. I'm not bringing him back. do it myself. If he wanted to live, he shouldn't have died.
No me capos.
The stupid girl! I told her to stay out of it. There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling Farm. We must hurry before the tide turns.
Where'd you help Amy?
It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling Farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did.
She may still be
The girl
alive.
is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmos is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
Where's that mage?
No, but he was clearly skilled in the art. He probably led the attack on West Harbor. We must hurry to the Starling Farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as my apprentice. If
Let's
only
go, then.
It's to the north.
Bonaparte.
Hello there.
Well, Smallfield, my dear friend. Yep, and I was able to heal him in the fighting. And we'll do the same for you. 'Cause I'm a good person.
Get away! Did you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone!
You know where
Last
Grog
I
is?
saw, he was at the bridge, southeast of your house. If you're looking for him, then go.
You're part of the militia. Why are you hiding
You
here?
drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here.
They already know you're here. Best
I'm
chance is to
not
get to go.
going. The village is dead anyway. I'm not joining the corpses.
We need you. We'll be standing with you. You won't be
Need someone
alone.
to die with you. Then go find someone else.
Pretty awful dude. Let's go ahead and get ourselves healed here, because otherwise we'll die.
Who's there? Whoever you aren't getting in here. I'm
What are you
not
doing in
going
there?
out there. I'll be cut down in seconds. And I'm not letting them inside to loot my place. Not while I'm still standing.
Come on now, or I'll break the door down, then I'll break you. Okay, I'll just leave him. I mean, they're gonna die, so whatever. They'll die if I leave them there. I might as well let them live. We'll come back here. Okay.
Well met.
Lemme Vokraini. Lemme Vokraini.
Let's see what you've got!
Okay. Let's see. Armus is alive.
What's up? What's up?
Oh. Well, your farm is locked. Let's see here.
My home is the house closest to the bridge. Some equipment I have there may prove of use.
Bonaparte. Sanctus.
Heal up everyone here.
Bonaparte.
I like that that resting is only 5 seconds. That's nice.
Bonaparte. Sanctus.
I got a chance now not to be dead. Find Sprout Foxes coming. There we go. I had level 2 spells.
In this station.
I did heal them myself, though, so calm down, dude. How much you call awesome?
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from, or what they want. But the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head-on.
Where are they?
The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can. And I hope we can find enough still alive.
And to gather all the militia I can. Good, I will join you when the militia is gathered. Find anyone who cannot help, return here and I will aid you. Okay. We are going to lose people. That's just the way it is.
I told you to get away from me. You're going to lead them right here.
George needs all the militia to report to the west
You came
field.
to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here.
My home is the house closest to the bridge. Some equipment I have there may prove of use.
Hey there. Hey there.
Sanctus. Sanctus.
Okay, I'll hear her. Got our about as full of militia as we can have.
Well done. Now we have a chance. All right, militia. Ready your weapons and move out. It's time we stand our ground.
This is gonna be rough.
Another wave is coming. Prepare for battle. Stay still, villain. Let's Let's bring it to me! More of them?
Cyric's blood there. Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children.
All right, let's go.
Count on you. I hope my brother and sister know enough to hide.
We could use your sword, but I understand.
Bevel, sir, thank God you're here. Mother, what happened? Where are those dwarves? Where did they come in? When I heard the fighting, I took the children away and came here to see what was the matter. Suddenly, these creatures burst into the house. Where are they now? The dogs drove them inside the living room, and they're still trapped inside. But the children... I told the children to lock themselves inside the house, but those creatures are there, between us and them. Fortunately, these beasts woke up the hounds, too. The hounds tore through the throats of the two of them before they barricaded themselves into the living room. I haven't heard anything from inside, but there's a large group of them. Please help. The door doesn't lock, sir. It looks like the hounds will be able to help take care of our guests if we open the door and those dogs tear them apart, or tear them up. A little company won't hurt. You're right. Nasher, mutton chop, blah. Come on, boys. Follow us. We're going hunting to do.
Like it. Like it.
Yep, we lost a dog. Hey, sir, we heard the screaming of mercy. Is there any blood? Can we see? Sure is. Dogs are probably feeding on the bodies now. Yay, the hounds will have bones for months. This isn't the kind of game, y'all. Be quiet. Oh, shut your mouth, Bevel. We could have screamed ourselves hoarse waiting for you to show up, you dumb ox. What? You ungrateful little gob... We should go... We could always say Durgar got them. Shut the door and lock it if you hear there's more coming. We're sorry, we'll stay here and be quiet, we promise. Thank God, and you, Bevel arrived in time.
Bonaparte. Bonaparte.
Save the mother. Because I'm a good person.
Bonaparte.
Let's see. Not having cleave hurts, but whatever. Can't do anything about it. You know how much I like cleave. It's a good ability. Well, who's dead?
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind. That is the last of them. For now, gather the wounded and the dying. Let's see how many we can steal from death's clutches.
How many we lose?
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the nine hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
One of those dwarves mentioned they were searching for something. Does anybody know what it was?
Boy, come over here. I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage. Or so I've been told.
That's all I have to say
Do
about
not
it.
burden your resolve by dwelling on loss. Direct your thoughts to the present. I do not have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what.
What do I need to do?
Very good. This is not a night for words, but action. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us.
Why do you think the shard is their goal?
Think it through. Their kind doesn't plunder a village like West Harbor. Not for a few coins and an old helm or two. They had a reason.
Where did the shard come
It
from?
is from the time when your mother died. Those were dark times for the village. We can speak more of the shard after you've returned. For now, all that matters is its retrieval.
Is the shard connected to my mother? You never talk about her.
There's no time for that now. Your mother is dead. Let her spirit rest.
Why'd you hide the shard in the ruins?
I have my reasons, which do not concern you right now. It's not a thing to leave above ground.
You're the one that hit it. Why don't you just go get it?
There are too many wounded to care for. More than Brother Marin can handle on his own. I cannot go, so you must travel there in my place. There is no choice in this matter.
I'm ready. Tell me what I need to do.
The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard.
Anything else?
There remains only one thing. You should not go alone. Bevel, I need you to accompany my son to the ruins. This is an important task.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardling tribes.
And that is why you must go. Together, two can succeed where one might fail. The cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard. Find it and bring it here.
No offense meant, but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent.
I want to talk to some people
The path
first.
that runs along the river is our best route into the swamp. We can take it to the ruins when you're done here.
You all right? You look all right. A lot of families aren't as lucky.
You probably are here for some sort of reason, I imagine.
Anything I could buy from you?
I am not some street peddler of minor magics. However, I could always use more coin. Very well.
Okay. Well, things did survive.
I can do that. Yeah. I can do that.
You did it. All right.
I can do that.
You can do that.
What's up?
Hey there.
Bonaparte. Bonaparte.
What's up? What's up?
Hey there.
Bonaparte.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there.
Bonaparte.
I need those guys to stay alive, so... Don't die. I need you to live.
You probably are here for some very...
No, I'm literally here just to sell you stuff.
Yes, indeed.
What would you like?
Okie dokie. I made 9 gold on that transaction. Let's see. Huh? Spot I have 5. Okay. Let's see if it gives it to me. I'll probably have to put 2 on there, but that's fine. To the swampy ruins we go.
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Okie dokie. Piece of cake.
I will overcome!
Let's see what you've got!
Okay. Let's see here.
I will overcome!
There we go. Fighter.
What would you like?
So now I have 17 wisdom. Listen more. Spot and spellcraft. So my wisdom went up 1, my hit points went up 10, and I got spellcraft and spot, because I need to get spot up to 5, I think it was. And it's at 3. So, a couple more levels and that'll be done. Next level, it's going to be fighter. So I can use long swords and stuff. Use whatever weapons I want, not just the blunts. Oh yeah, spellbook. Darkness, death knell. Paralysis, stabilize, summon creature. Okay. Cleric 4. Okay.
You
Bring
are
it to
so
me.
gonna feel so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lizard balloon.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
Yeah.
It's 26 points.
You are. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. She's important. She gives me magic offensively. She's a druid. You guys want to do something? There we go. Scale mail, huh? It's one less than my chainmail. Not good enough.
Bring it to me!
There we go. And a rest.
Eleme Vokreni.
Whooped him.
Bonaparte.
Got that thing.
Glory Comforters. I will overcome! Let's go! Bring it to me! Appio Novo.
Oops. Jumps me to 20.
Lemevo kreni.
Man, there's just a lot of experience points to be had. Okay, we'll head up here.
I will overcome!
That says it's the first time I've been told no to resting. Alright.
Appio Novo. Glory Comforters.
Oh, great spirits of the Stone Tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here. Your very presence offends the Stone God.
When this land was once ours, my tribe left something
This
here.
gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals.
This was our land to begin with. We both have claim to it.
What do you propose, then? Warm blood?
Either give us what I asked for or suffer the
You have no
consequences.
strength here, warm blood. This hall is blessed by our god. Kill the intruders. Sacrifice them to the stone god.
You made a terrible life decision. Dagger +1, we'll hold on to that.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Not ready to leave yet.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
There's no way to treat Bevel.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevel has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of Starlane blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
What were those ruins of the swamp?
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfang, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories.
Tell me about the shard.
That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
I have an uncle?
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin.
How long ago was the Battle of West Harbor fought?
It was long ago, and it was a battle that did not concern West Harbor, but the village was cut up in it like many such villages in the Mare of Dead Men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows. The forces of Neverwinter attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp, anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white. Then, nothing more.
I feel magic from the shard, strong magic.
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus.
Are you sure these or those creatures were looking for the shard?
That is the only reason I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it.
Sounds pretty weak to
It is
me.
the only thing of substance in this village that would cause them to tear it apart as they did. They were not looking for gold or valuables, nor did they seem to care about us, unless we got in their way.
Why'd you put that in the ruins?
I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. And that shard, it reminds me too much of that night.
I retrieve the shard. What now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter. Find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Is Bevel coming with me?
No. I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
Bevel helped me in the ruins, so be respectful.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them.
Why don't we dump this shard, give it up?
The problem is more complicated than that. If we give them the shard, I doubt it will prevent them from believing the second one lies here as well. Or others.
Others?
We only found 2. It is possible there were others, scattered into the swamp or taken away, or have met other ends.
There's something you're not telling me.
There are many things I have chosen not to tell you, and that is because they are not relevant. Perhaps if you were to question less and heed my words, it would prevent you from becoming confused.
Will the beast track me down?
It's possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
How do I get to
Head
Neverwinter?
to the small port town of Highcliffe when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
Why don't you take the shard to
I
Neverwinter?
was raised amongst the wild elves. For all my years amongst the race of man, they make little sense to me. You are one of them. You understand them. I have done all I can to hide your presence. If these beasts come again, West Harbor will need me.
Hide my presence. What have you
I
done?
have created a screen of activity. On a normal night, your trip with Bevel would have been easily spotted, but not tonight. It still may not be enough, but there is little else I can do.
That's your farewell, then?
Perhaps one day we will speak again and gain an understanding of each other.
Seem eager to put me in
We
danger.
are all in danger. I will try my very best to keep the hunters busy. If Tamora wills it, your journey will be quick and safe. But Lady Luck is fickle indeed in the mare. Steel yourself for danger.
I want to talk to people
Return
first.
when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Bonaparte. Bonaparte. Bonapartum. Sanctus.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
Anything you can me to help me on the journey?
I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do.
Thank you. I need all the help I can
Wish
get.
I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too.
Good to know the village was in safe hands.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures.
Do you know what I can expect on the road?
Not really. There's an inn north of here along the road. It's the only one between here and the edge of the mare, from what I understand. Plenty of lizard folk in the swamp, of course. Just stick to the roads and you'll be fine, though. At least, that's what I've heard.
I better get going.
Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
It's young Bevel's friend. Thank you for bringing my son back safely from the mare. Bevel still is rather shaken from the attack and the loss of your friend. I'm grateful you were there to watch over him. I understand you've been sent to Neverwinter, the city of skilled hands. I pray you fare better than Bevel's brother Lorne. Is there anything you can do to help me with your journey? I'm afraid I have nothing to give you. Those creatures pillaged our home thoroughly. Have you ever been to Neverwinter? I was there, but you didn't know that. My husband met me at a fair. But I hear during the War of the with Luskin, a lot of the city was burned down. Don't listen to that fool Gorg Redfall, though. He'd have you think every last building was destroyed. But that's another matter. I think of Neverwinter from time to time. I do miss the streets and the river. What happened to Lorne? He went to fight in the war with Luskin, right? He's never come back. I don't know if he's dead or alive. A lot of soldiers died during the war with Luskin. I just pray he wasn't one of them. Brother Maring says never give up hope. It's been such a long time. I just want to know what happened. If he died, it would be good just to put him to rest with the rest of his family. Give him honor and proper soldier's burial. If I find anything, I'll let you know. That would put an old widow's mind at ease. Such strapping young lad Lorne was. If he's still alive, perhaps he'll want to return home. Bevel's tried to care for his family in Lorne's stead, but he still misses his elder brother very much, as does the rest of the family. Farewell. So you're heading off to Neverwinter, are you? Just remember that you're harbormen, and don't take any of the gruff from the city folk. We harbormen can take care of ourselves. We don't need any fancy walls to keep us safe. Is there anything you do to help me with the journey? Here, take this. Harbormen can take care of their own, not like city dwellers. You remember that. If I had more to spare, I'd gladly give it. I would gladly. But after this attack, and the season we've been having, well, this is the best I can do for you. How the field's been recently. I've heard said that the first person came to West Harbor because it was one of the only sections of dry ground in the swamp. Swamps have plenty of fertile soil perfect for growing all manners of crops. It's been good like that for years. The past season has been tough, though. Why is the season so bad? That's the 3 platinum question right there. Well, we have more water than we know what to do with, and the soil seems as rich as ever. West Harbor is safe now in part due to your efforts. I'm sorry about your friend. I wish I could have saved her. Thank you. It's no one's fault. Full blame lies with the mage that led the attack. Shame Tarmus wasn't able to send her to the abyss. Dagon mentions you headed to Neverwinter. It's a bad time to be traveling. Galen the merchant told us about his journey, and unless his tales were taller than usual, the road to Neverwinter won't be an easy one. I will pray for your safety. The mere dead men is fast becoming more dangerous. Is there anything you do to help with the journey? Yes, there is. Over the years, we've talked many times about Lathander and his teachings. I confess I had hopes that you might one day be persuaded to the vows and become a Dawnbringer like myself, but your path leads elsewhere. Take this, sir. It's a keepsake. I intended for my disciple. I think it's only fitting that it goes with you. Have you heard any of the attacks of the village? I'm afraid you know as much about it as I about the attacks. Every hour grows no new truce. The Durgar and the Bleedlings came for a reason, though, and I fear this is far from over. What's making the swamp more dangerous? As farmers here are fond of reminding me, I'm new to this town, but in my years of living here, I've noticed that even swamp has its seasons. And now it's entering a very scary one. Every morning I greet the dawn, and the Thander's blessings are becoming more distant. The swamp's danger is more than just lizardlings and bandits. Something else is stirring the depths. Do you know anything more specific? That's the only thing Harbormen seem to want from me, answers. And being a priest isn't about answers. It's about keeping faith when the answers do not come easily. What do you know about my father? Your father, foster father, you mean. You're leaving us, and I've kept my own counsel on this for years, but you've asked. Dagnus keeps to himself, and I think it's reprehensible how he treats you. I sense his soul was gravely wounded many years ago. Wounds like that heal slowly, if at all. I'm sorry you weren't raised in a home where you were treated more like family rather than a painful reminder. Gives me a lot of freedom to make my own decisions. I sincerely hope this plan was to build your character, not simply neglect. One day I hope to break it out of his state. If anyone is in need of the morning Lord's light, it is he. But he spurns me, of course. I have said perhaps too much on this subject. Something else. It's refreshing to have someone just come over and ask it. Harbormen value their privacy so much they don't know what to make of someone like me. I'm here because the dawn light touches all men, even here. Each day a chance for a new beginning, a new story, a new you. So I came here with the Thunder's blessing. Words to people whom lives are sometimes often too overshadowed by the fogs of the mare. So I came to spread the Thunder's words of people's lives are sometimes too overshadowed by the fogs of the mare. Most of the farmers here worship Shantae. Shantae is the goddess of the fields and of the harvest. Anyone tills soils and names their lips at some point, but Lathander encourages spiritual growth. Each day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Sometimes the village is like a collection of hermits rather than community. The right word and a little faith could change this, draw Harbormen together. I can do some healing. I like healing. Okay. Let's see here. Where are you? Oh, you're way over there. Okay. There's quite a few people alive. I did pretty good, I think. You're way over here.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand.
Always listen to Tarmas.
She was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
Amy's dead and you still care about how it inconvenienced you.
Inconvenience? Bah! I wouldn't expect one of your small intellect to understand. Suffice to say that her loss pains me beyond mere inconvenience.
Is there anything you can do to help me with my journey?
With the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what I can give. Use that skull of yours for more than a shield. Amy obviously failed to learn this lesson. A fool girl. As functional as the famous Harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin.
If anyone could help me on the journey, it would be you.
Aren't mistaken on that account. Fine. Take this. Perhaps it will help you. Perhaps not. But don't bother asking for more. I've already lost an apprentice on your behalf. That's all you'll be getting from me.
Mention mysteries.
The swamp has many denizens, most dangerous, and all of them particularly irksome. But these new pests are not native. So it stands to reason they traveled through leagues of swamp trails and this odious smell to get here. Anyone that desperate has to have a good reason, so whatever you're carrying, guard it carefully. Anyone fool enough to go through that much effort to come here won't give up easily. I've already lost Amy to their determination.
Did Dagon tell you what I was carrying?
Didn't tell me a thing, boy. But right after the attack, you dart off into the swamp, and now you're suddenly leaving. That speaks volumes. It's obvious you fetched something out there, and I'd bet gold that whatever those bladelings were searching for is in your pack at this very moment. But I don't want to know the details. Not to be overly dramatic, but I believe such knowledge could prove dangerous.
Why did you come to West Harbor if you think so little of his people?
Suffice it to say that I find the bustle of city life even less endearing than the mosquitoes here. And here I can work quietly, in exchange for teaching some mud farmer's child a bit of lore every now and again.
Certainly there's more to the story than that.
There's more to it than farming and pig contests. Of that you can be certain. Come back later, then we can talk.
Why'd you even bother taking apprentices?
Do you think it's by choice? Having filthy beggar children tidying my place up with inept hands and clouded minds? I could hire a servant for that, but the village has expectations of a resident wizard, responsibilities that cannot be shirked. So I teach them their letters, so they can write dirty messages in the mud or some such rot, only to watch them throw it all away in a meaningless gesture of loyalty. Stupid girl.
Years ago, I ever heard Gord Regfell say you came here because of the war.
That man says decidedly too much. It's true that part of the reason I came to West Harbor is because of the war that was fought here. You've probably heard it mentioned from time to time. And no doubt you've also heard the same vague accounts I have, assuming you could pry even that from the other villagers.
Do you know anything about the
The
war?
whole affair is quite mysterious, I'm afraid. Demons were involved, that much is certain. But, curiously enough, there are no clear answers to who fought whom and why. I think part of it is the remoteness of the location, yes? There were few battles in the war, and all of them were fought in the Mare of Dead Men. An evil wizard was behind the whole thing. There were very few Neverwinter troops that actually saw any action, and none of them survived.
Why don't the Harbormen talk about the war?
And what would they say? I'm guessing that the Harbormen are as much in the dark in this as the Neverwinter archivists are. The battle that was fought here didn't involve heralds and flowery declarations. It involved the wholesale slaughter of two forces, with your village in the middle. The entire village was nearly destroyed, and almost no one who stayed in West Harbor survived the night.
What's the other reason why you're
You
here?
really are a Harborman. People here possess the sort of subtlety commonly found in raging barbarian hordes. Ask something else. I have nothing more to say on this matter. Of course. In fact, I would prefer it. Oh, very well. I suppose I could always use more coin.
Identified. Nice. Alright. Okay. This is, I think, where we're going to call it for the night. We got through the first part of the tutorial and gained 4 levels, so I call it a successful stream. So until next time, where we pick up the adventures of Sir Bonkington, either in Neverwinter Nights 1 or 2, I'm not sure which. But we've begun to, so until next time, I'll talk to you later. So long, everybody.